Man, this new model from Vans need a lot of improvements. So the shoes retail price is around $95, and the sizing on these shoes though, usually I wear size 6 is my true size, but this one I order size 6.5. I go half a size up on these shoes, but I still feel a little bit narrow on my forefoot. There's a lot of things that need to improve on this model. First is the material that they use on this model is very inexpensive, and also the executions, I would say, you know, quality control on these shoes could be better, because when I look at the pattern that they cut, it's a little bit crooked, the stitching is out of place, and also the padding around the collar is just messy, and it's not enough padding around the collar as well. And also the internal heel counter though, they are not really a good internal heel counter. If you look at the top down view where the shape at, they really more like a round shape, you know, on this internal heel counter. That's why I don't feel a snug fit when I put the shoes on my feet. And also they are roomy around my ankle, so this is definitely a not good internal heel counter when they execute it. On the heel counter, you can see there's an under layers pattern bump, so that's a not good pattern maker on these shoes. And also the material that they use is way too thick. You know, if you look at the lateral sides around the eye stay pattern break, you can see there's a large bump in the eye stay areas. So I don't think they actually skive the leather thinner for sewing these two pieces together. And also the people that put this pattern together to stitch, they are not really aligned. If you look at the pattern, right, you can see there's a sharp edge, pointy edge in the center of this toe guard, just symbolize for the center line. In the mud guard, you can see there's a two pointy edge. They're not really aligned together. Some of these shoes pattern, I think they are using the die cut, but some they are using hand cut, so that's why you can see eye stay pattern, they are very crooked. And also around the eye stay top line, the stitching part is just messy, very messy, feel like a school project. Like I used to make something like this, you know, when I just started to know how to use the sewing machine. And inside of the collar lining, they are wrinkly, they not really well put them together. And as well as the stitching part, it's just crooked. Everything about these shoes is need to improve. And the major thing that I don't like about these shoes is the tongue. It's way too stiff because they use the same material that they use on this upper. So this material is a little bit rough around the tongue, so the tongue is keep kicking in my ankle. So that is a big no-no. And also the tongue doesn't have padding. I don't feel that comfortable on the upper of the shoes that much. And the comfort on these shoes though, however, is still not that good too. Even though they're marketing with the label comfy cush, it's just a very standard cushioning on this shoe. The tooling of the shoes, they use a cup sole. Midsole in white is, I think they use a dual density foam. That's why you feel like a little bit cushioning, you know, on the midsole. Compared it to the burgundy outsole rubber, they have the waffle pattern. Obviously, this waffle pattern, they got inspired from their heritage model, and this waffle pattern, they are cut out, so they reducing weight of the shoes and keep you more flexibility when you wear the shoe. In the middle of this outsole, you can see there's a Vans branding, and at the side around the heel counter on the midsole, you can see the Vans branding as well. This outsole though, it looked very clean, you know, the design wise, I would give these shoes a thumb up. This is my first time that I ever bought a pair of Vans with the V logo at the side of the shoe, because often I'm more into the Vans era, Vans authentic, and Vans old school. I don't really feel comfortable yet, but still this is the major improvement from Vans, a company that they trying to step out their regular iconic design like Vans authentic, Vans era, slip on, and also Vans old school to adapt into this new model from Vans, but at least they are actually try something new. I hope in the future Vans company can do better in quality control, because this shoes is, I don't think it's actually ready for manufacture. Styling with these shoes, I think is very easy. Basically the shoes aesthetic is very casual wear, so whatever you wear with a pair of Vans authentic or old school or any kind of other white sneaker, you can go with this shoe. This type of sneaker, they are very easy to style because ton of brand that do something very similar to Vans anyway, you know. And up next, I'm gonna share with you guys how I would like to style them. So there you go. This is my quick review on this pair of new model from Vans, the LowLand CC. What do you think about the shoes? Aesthetic wise, I think I give it a thumb up. But the execution and how they handle the quality control is not that good. They can do it better in my opinion. And also the shape of the shoes is look okay, but it's a little bit narrow around the forefoot. Even though I bought the shoes is half a size up compared to my regular shoe. And if you like one of the look in this video, give me a thumb up. Subscribe to my channel for more video. I have a lot of video coming up every single week and I can't wait to share with you guys. I'm out.